Hi, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and I have put this up. This is my 34th birthday workout, so that was earlier this week. And so there's 34 exercises on here, and you do 34 reps of each one. And so I put this up on Facebook, but now I'm gonna make a quick little video of that. So I'll put this down here real quick. Just a preview of all these exercises. I'm not gonna go through them all because it takes too long. So jumping jacks right in here, or you can do half jumping jacks. Then you got high knees, and you're counting on one knee as you're doing those high knees. So every time that same knee, 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, fire hydrants are down here on the floor, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, coming out to the side, and small little pulses. So that's exercise 3 and exercise 4. So I'm going to do 34 of one and then 34 of the other side as well. And then you go into the booty bridge. All right, so you're laying on your back, feet in, squeeze up, abs in tight, dig your heels in, squeeze up a little bit and then back down as high as you can and back down. Make sure you got the abs pulled in while you're doing that. So small little squeezes, small little pulsing squeezes, 34 of those. All right. Then we have 4 jabs, 2 hooks. Is a tough one to count, so once you get the pattern, stop counting the individual punches. All right, so you go 4 of those, 2 hooks, that's 1. That's 2, 3, and 4. What you can do is you could do 17 with one leg leading, then do 17 with the other leg leading, all right? Speed bag, so just run around here, 1, 2, 3, counting on that same arm, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's gonna go pretty fast. It's gonna wrap up pretty quick there. So, and then side kicks. Side kicks are tricky, abs in tight, you're tipping over, lift that leg up, press that foot back behind you, and then come down. Right in there, so when you kick back there, the heel should be the highest point. A lot of times people will do this thing and the toes are up, don't do that. Lift up here. Now I want 17 on each leg for a total of 34 on that one. So 17 one side, 17 the other side. If you want to kick higher, you need to tip more as you're doing that one. Let's see, scissor abs. So that's laying down here, one leg out, the other leg up, abs pulled in, and switching right in there. Pause and squeeze in after the switch there. All right, what's the next one there? The pointer pulse. Oh, I'll get right back down again. Pointer pulse. One arm out, the other leg out, abs pulled in, really pulling those lower abs, and just a small little squeeze. 17 on one side, and then 17 on the other side there. All right, then we have split squats. Left leg, split squats, right leg. So you got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, sinking down and up, 34 times. And then you're going the other side 34 times. So that's one exercise, and the other one is the X exercise. So I want to make sure you get that nice 34. So it can be even smaller. So if it's really tough on you, they could be small little pulses in here. All right, and then we have repeater knees. So that's 17 on one side, 17 on the other. Right here, like reaching a stick out of a tree and snapping it on your knee there. We've got fast feet. You go in, out, out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. They have duck jabs is next. 2 punches, 1 duck. 2 punches, 1 duck. So you're counting on that. You could do 17 with one leg forward, 17 with the other leg forward. When you're ducking, make sure it's not bending your back. It's a leg duck. All right, so the lower back stays straight as you're doing that. Next one is tantrum. So you lay on your stomach, looking down at the floor, opposite arm and leg moving. I'm moving from the hips, and I'm counting on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, as that one hand comes to the ground there. All right, and then we have mountain climbers. Oh, I'm right back down again. Mountain climbers are right in here. You can also tap in, and you can also use an elevated surface if you need to for those mountain climbers. Counting on one side, 34. Alternating tap backs. So you're just tapping a leg back, coming back up. Right here, every tap counts for that one. All right, and we have a plank tap out. So you come down onto the elbows, abs in tight. Every tap counts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting out that way. All right, and then we've got the V-ups. So this gets a good abs in a row, 2 good abs in a row. Legs up in the air, lower abs pushing down, abs in tight, and small little V-up motion there, right in there. All right, then we have the airplane. Looking down at the ground, abs in tight, and we're squeezing back there. Squeezing back, abs pulled in. Now, I'm not going up and down each time. It's just in the shoulders, right in there, okay? Let's see, shoulder rolls. So, nice big shoulder rolls, rolling up, back, and down. A lot of emphasis on the squeeze back and down as you're doing that. Ice skaters, step on one side or the other, right in here. going side to side there, the ice skaters. Over and back is one. Shuffle punch. So you're gonna shuffle down and punch, shuffle down, punch. It's like you're shuffling down a hallway and punching somebody at the other end of that hallway. All right, every punch counts. So that's 1, 2, count to 34 again. And then we have the street brawl punch. This one's vicious. You're down here, back nice and straight. You grab a hold of them and you're driving at them. 17 on one side, 17 the other. Abs in tight, good core, elbow comes high as you're doing that. If the street brawl doesn't work for you, it's the lawnmower. It's the lawnmower. All right, so we got 70 times one side, 70 times the other side. Then we've got a knee or toe touch. So depending on your flexibility and your ability, you're going to come down, touch the knee, and come back up. Come down, touch the knee, come back up. 17 on one side, or you come down to toes and back up. Try to keep the back straight. You can send this back leg back to kind of help you keep that back straighter, and come back up. Try to stay on your heel of that foot that you're standing on, and you'll lose your balance a little bit, so it might be helpful to be standing next to something, or just you just tap down and catch your balance whenever you need to. 17 times one side, 17 times the other side. Push-ups. So we got 34 push-ups. That's pretty hard. So if you need to do them from your knees, or do them from an elevated surface like this bar or something like that, or like a staircase or something like staircase or countertop. So you got push-ups right in there. Shoulders with knees, abs in tight. 34 of those. We got leg circles. So you get down in here, leg up, toes turned down, abs in tight, and we're circling backwards there. Circling back, abs tight. All right. So leg circles on one side, 34 on one side, 34 on the other side. Then we got the up down plank. For most of us, knees is going to be plenty good on this. So you're on the elbows, you come up to hands, come back down to elbows. Try to put your hands where your elbows were, and your elbows back where your hands are, abs in tight the whole time, and you get some arms, you get some abs there. Let's see, we got the slashing elbow. All right, so you got, the elbow here, thumb right by your shoulder, abs in tight. It's a pivot in the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17 times one side, 17 times the other side. All right, then we have the can. It's kind of fun. So knee, kick. Every kick counts, so I just did 2. 3, 4. When you're kicking, make sure you don't bend your back. That hamstring will get tight and it'll want to make your back bend. Don't kick too high, we're not showing off here. All right, then you got burpees. So you're coming down, squatting down, touch the floor, hop back, hop in, and come up. You can use the elevated surface also for that, and you can step back instead. So 34 burpees, that'll really get the heart rate going well. And you finish off with a squat hold. 1, 2, 3. Staying back on the heels, back nice and straight to 34 claps there. So that was my birthday workout there. Gives you an idea of how that goes. And be careful as you do it. A lot of variety there, a lot of chances to mess things up, but a lot of variety, also a chance to have some fun. And you get to learn some new exercises there too. So Jeremy Beer saying have fun and be safe.